Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered what the big deal was about the new moon, the full moon? I'm Cynthia Miller, and I'm going to just give you a little bit of an overview of my experience with setting intentions for the new moon. We have one coming up tomorrow morning at 4:39 a.m., and that's on the West Coast. I'm on the Sunshine Coast right now, and I've always felt the energy of the moon, the planets, the constellations. I've always had a real interest in that. And just this past month, the full moon was in Aquarius, which is my sign, and so it's going to be that much more powerful if there's something in your astrological sign. However, what I believe is that, like the new moon is in Virgo, and you may know a Virgo, someone who was born under that energy, and you might even know two people that are nowhere alike, with or without Virgo qualities, and it's simply because there's so many more things that are affecting our personality traits as we grow. The astrological sign that we're born under is just a very small part of who we are. But there are traits that go with each house. So Virgo is a house, Aquarius is a house, and the moon and the sun move around through the different houses. For the full moon this month, Venus and Mercury were aligned, and they sort of took turns, 2 different nights being the evening star and the morning star. And so I guess the way that I come from is when you're in tune with this energy and you know what's going on, and it just sort of helps to keep you in alignment. And that's really what it's all about, is feeling aligned with your passion. And so when you're grounded, when you're in nature, when you're using essential oils, it really helps to bring this alignment to what you want to create. So the new moons are usually when you want to set out an intention. The full moons are usually where everything culminates, and it's best to sort of just be after the full moon. But that's why things are getting a little bit crazy around the full moon, because everything is happening up to that point. But the new moon is a really special time. I think it's even more special than the full moon. So this time of year of the month, when it's a new moon and a dark moon, it's a really good plan to get away from the city lights and get into where you can see the stars. We can see the Milky Way and the constellations. The Big Dipper is right behind me. We face the northwest, so we see that Big Dipper all the time, and you can sort of see it. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, it's going to be a little bit turned, and to be able to see the stars, it gives you that feeling that you are part of it. We are part of it. We are part of the Milky Way, and when we see the Milky Way above us in the sky, and we're laying back and watching it, it's a really empowerment that you can feel, if that's how I can describe it. But anyways, I believe that everything is right in front of us, and it's just a matter of choosing what's in our heart at that time that will take us on a trajectory that, as long as we're following our passion, is going to take us where we want to go. So being present is really important as well. So yeah, I'm just going to shine some light on here. The first oil I want to talk about is Arbor Vitae. Arbor Vitae is the oil of divine grace. And so anytime that you're going to be doing meditation or tapping into the energy of the creations, the Arbor Vitae is such a beautiful blend. It's like a cedarwood. So you can use cedarwood if you don't have the Arbor Vitae, okay? I think Arbor Vitae is a cedarwood, but not all cedarwood are Arbor Vitae. I think that's how it goes. The next one I want to talk about is sandalwood. So sandalwood is the oil of sacred devotion. So that's pretty special too, to bring those two into your practice. And basically what I'm sort of suggesting you do is to create a ritual. When you have an intention and it just sort of goes back and forth in your mind, it's not the same as actually having a ritual and going through the process of setting an intention to make this happen. So the sandalwood is present, and I'm going to tell you what to do with all these in a few minutes. The next one is frankincense. Of course, frankincense is the oil of truth, and I always bring this into my healing sessions, hypnotherapy, meditation, that sort of thing, yoga. Frankincense is really grounding. It's the oil that's going to really balance things out as well. The next one I want to talk about is Litsea, and I'm just going over these very briefly because I'm a little bit late getting on here tonight, but I just want to give you an idea of how to prepare for the new moon and the oils that you can bring in to really ground you and then help you to get clear on what it is that you want to make that intention about. So Litsea is the oil of manifestation. This one you might not have. This one is from Australia, New Zealand, and I think it was a special one that came in last year. So this one is really awesome. If you ever get the chance to get a Litsea, Litsea, that's an awesome oil. Now the two last oils I want to talk about is the inspiring oil, the passion. And this one has the cinnamon in it. It's really fiery. It gets you going. It's really motivational. It's inspiring, and you can use this anywhere. It's a nice roll-on. And so this is going to help you to really take those action steps, and that's what the new moon is all about, is to set the intention, get into the action steps. So I'm going to do something tonight. It's going to basically be here, it's like 24 hours, 48 hours. We're in the new moon energy. So you can do this anytime. It doesn't have to be done tonight. It doesn't have to be done in the morning. It can actually be done tomorrow night as well. So the last one I want to talk about is In Tune, and this is the focus blend that we sometimes put on our temples, and really that's what what's coming up for this new moon this month, is to focus, to be here, to be present, to really just be in the moment of clarity, getting everything sort of in a row, categorized, set up so that you can take action in the coming days. Hi, Kathy. So yeah, in talking about passion for doTERRA and the essential oils, the business, I'm going to be setting some intentions that are going to be a little bit above and beyond what I've done before. Even if you're just into sharing the oils or learning more about oils, you can set the intention to do that. These products, I find, help enhance my practice of being here at the retreat and what I do. They sort of multiply the benefits. So that's really what I'm asking you to do, is to try out these oils. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself a nice place where you're bringing in all the elements. Bring in earth with a plant, fire with a candle, or a light of some sort, or even the color red or orange. Bring in the air element, and that can be a feather or something from the air, and then the water element, a shell or something that represents the ocean or the lakes, and have your space so that you can really have your notebook and get really clear about what it is that you want to create. Because this is the time, the next couple of days, tonight, tomorrow night, it's going to be the time where you want to write it down, use the oils to ground you, use the oils to go into your meditation, really feel it, really imagine it, even if you can't see it in the vision of your mind. Just get the feeling that you're doing these things, and really get into the energy of what's happening right now. Because as I mentioned before, it's the planetary alignment that creates this Virgo moon right now. And so, the Virgo is all about being connected. It's the a mama energy, Mother Earth, honoring Mother Earth. It's really the feminine energy, and it's really feeling connected to Mother Earth and not separate from her. And so this focus is going to help you to get really clear about how you can be connected and what you're doing, the passion that you have, everything that you've got figured out, what you know you have to do, and to help you to create that. So take a few moments, get into this energy, feel it, live it, and really let it help you to propel you into the next month, because it's going to be an exciting time. The next full moon we have, I believe, is September 13th, and it's going to be the harvest moon. So I hope that's helped to sort of clarify new moon, full moon energy. The new moon is definitely about setting an intention. So get yourself clear, get your notebook, write it all down, get yourself grounded with your oils, fire some things up with the passion. If you have Litsia, use that. That's the manifestation. And really focus on what it is that you want in your life. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.